Good morning, it's day 110. We just got up, it's a beautiful day again, and we just hiked up a tiny bit to this little viewpoint right here. Doesn't really have a waypoint on far out, not really a mountaintop at all, but just looked up something pretty cool coming up in about point 2. So, looking forward to getting to there. Just got to this crazy section of just massive boulders everywhere. There's just gaps between all the rocks. And one we're about to have to go through in just a second here. That looks pretty tight.
Look at this big boulder. And Mike is coming down next to the side of it now. There's so many leaves there. It's like full of leaves you have to step on, making the rock so much more slippery. Yeah, some people have to take off their bags. Look how tall these are. They go all the way up. Even the rock right next to me is huge.
Yeah, some Mahoosic Notch vibes again.
There's more steps you have to go down too. All the way down.
The path has turned into a rocky mess here. Lots of jagged little boulders going all different directions. Sharp points on them. Getting us ready for PA coming up soon. Been steadily ascending this mountain called Pine Knob. Should be getting up there real soon. Has a tiny view at the top, so let's see what we're looking at in a second. Coming out to the view here at Pine Knob.
Look at this pine, it is so cool.
Woo, I was wondering why it was called Pine Knob.
If you touch the ends of the pine and then kind of rub it between your fingers, you get a beautiful smell.
Smell it, guys.
So good.
Smell it. Do you guys smell that? Oh my goodness.
It's nature's perfume.
Honestly, the little picture I saw didn't look this open. This is pretty surprising. Very, very, very nice. Yeah, these mountains, look at that. Connecticut, surprising us. Lots of hills out there. Probably going up and over a whole bunch of these.
And lots of stairs.
Woo! So we just got down here to Guinea Brook. Very wide river, and as you can see, it's kind of impassable at the moment over there. Really, really fast current, it's kind of deep. You could probably go through it fording the river, but we looked through and people have told us about that tree in the distance over there. So I think that's gonna be our option today. Let's go check it out. Careful in that last part there, that's where it's like loose, just go slow. That was definitely scary. I mean, look at that thing. Woo! That was high. Well, now that we got across that log, we kind of have to bushwhack our way back to the trail. It did luckily come this way from where it crossed, but we got to get up there and find it. Straight out of that river crossing, heading up another hill for the day. I believe this one's Silver Hill. It's been a lot of ups and downs today. But luckily after this hill, it is flat for 5 miles. We're gonna try to truck it through there. And down we go. It was a pud. All the way up for no view to go all the way back down. Oh well, we had some cool views today.
Here we see a water system closure notice right on the AT where it's telling us a few sites are not safe to drink because the water is not up to drinking standards. So I'm wondering if the water is contaminated by the same chemical the Mahusik River is contaminated with, which is also mentioned here. You should not drink from.
Very cool little walkway right next to this huge river here. So nice.
So nice.
From rivers to fields and some gorgeous mountains. First field of the day. I think it's like 73 today, which for us, we've been kind of getting used to 50s, some 40s for the highs. I have been sweating today. After 5 miles of flat, lots of road walking and just nice flat paths along the river, we are heading back in and right up a pretty brutal mountain, as we see in a lot of comments. Lots of big boulder ascents. We heard there's some little caves where somebody actually saw a bear in one of the caves in the past year. So pretty cool stuff. Look at what is next to us as we're climbing up this thing. Gigantic rocks. Look at that one up there just sticking out of nowhere. I wonder if we climbed up this, if we could skip some of the ascent and go up quicker. Because we're going this way. These cliffs are gigantic next to us. At least 100 feet up. Made it up here, St. John's Ledges. That climb, wow. We haven't experienced anything like that since probably Vermont or New Hampshire. That was definitely put your poles away and use your hands and climb. Didn't get too much of the footage just because we were just having some fun using hands getting up there. It's hard to get a spot on all the ledges to take the phone out, but wow. Check out this awesome view here. Sunset is happening right now, unfortunately, out that way. Can't really get a glimpse of it. But this will suffice for now. We're actually going to have to try to find a spot to tent for the night. Just getting up here a little late on this mountain. We were trying to push up and over because we want to get as close to town as we can. We got to get in by 12:30. We have some packages being delivered to the post office. So we're going to have to put in maybe like 4 miles in the morning to get into town, get a hitch, get in, get everything, and get back on trail. Wow, just walked down a little more on these ledges, and the full moon, would you look at that, has just come up over these mountains. How beautiful! Wow, I wish I caught it minutes before when it was coming up over the mountain.
And we finally made it to the tent. It was such a long day today. We did about 13 miles, I think. but it was just filled with so many hills. It was pretty intense. So my legs feel beat up because we haven't done anything like that in a while.
Yeah, especially this last climb that we did. That was crazy. We really didn't show as much as it was. We didn't want to pull out the phone too many times in that climb. We were using our hands. We were kind of barely using the poles at all. So it was like rock climbing.
Yeah, it was a little time crunch too because the sun went down.
Yeah.
It was going down. So we were trying to do our best to do it fast.
Yeah.
So it's hard.
And yeah, we just wanted to put in miles today because, like we said in the earlier videos, we're trying to get to town tomorrow to get to the post office in time before 12:30. So we're gonna have to rush in the morning, get up real early, and get in. Otherwise, we'd have to pull a whole zero because it's gonna be a Saturday and they're not open on Sundays. So we'll go get that, and then it's looking like 2 rainy days in a row, heavy rain. So we're trying to determine what we're gonna do. Can't take too many more zeros, so we might be hiking in the rain. I don't know.
We're not too sure.
Yeah.
But for now, good night, guys.
Good night.